Hey guys, welcome back once again everybody to the channel. If you're new to the channel, then welcome aboard the 2018 Road Glide Ultra. I am your host for this ride, Harley Day Rider. My friends call me HDR, which you are more than welcome to do that, friend. And I'm out here riding today with a very important special message. Well, at least I think it might be an important special message to you. Maybe not. I don't know. But you know what? We are celebrating here in the beautiful state of Pennsylvania, as well as I'm sure around across the U.S., but I'm not sure over your neck of the woods, wherever you may be, if this is celebrated. I imagine it probably is not in the form that we celebrate it. But I want to welcome you to Thanksgiving 2020. So why are we talking about Thanksgiving 2020, you might ask, HDR, on this beautiful day here in southwestern Pennsylvania? Because we are getting close enough for me to talk to you about Thanksgiving. And what we do on Thanksgiving is, well, first of all, we overeat. We do that. We watch plenty of sports, football mostly. We take a nap, and then we overeat again. So that's like 2 times you get to overeat in one day. But what is even more important than that, we give thanks for everything that's been bestowed upon us in life. We give thanks for family and friends, right? You give thanks for maybe a job that you might have. You give thanks for maybe a nice motorcycle you have to ride around on. So Thanksgiving means a lot to us and a lot of people here in the U.S. Funny story though, I don't know if you ever told you this story, but my dad used to come to our house every year for Thanksgiving. Every year, like clockwork. And every year we would make a big turkey. You know, some years Dad would carve it, but most times I would carve it up. And the tradition has lasted for many, many decades, because now that my dad is no longer around, if I go to my son's house, he goes, "Dad, here's the electric knife," because we don't use a standard knife anymore. We use electric. "Dad, here's the electric knife." He said, I want you to carve the turkey. Because normally the father coming to whatever dinner would carve the turkey. So now I get to do that. But so I would ask my dad to do that, and he did occasionally. The last year, get this folks, the last year he was alive. Like, I can't even fathom this. I don't know if, like, they always say, like, you know if you're going to make it to the next holiday. Well, Dad told us, myself and the beautiful Mrs. HDR, as well as my dad's girlfriend was there at the time. I don't think anybody else was at the house. He said, "You know what, guys? I never have liked turkey." I'm like, "Dad, you've been having Thanksgiving with us for many, 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 many years. And you finally just tell us now that you don't like turkey?" He goes, No, I'd rather have a ham." I said, "Dad, we could have made you a ham. We could have made both meats. That's not a big deal, right?" And yeah, but that was just so weird and strange. And that was the last year. I mean, after that, he was around the next Thanksgiving, but he was unfortunately in a nursing home at that time. So, and we all know, we know how that goes. Well, I don't really want to get into all that stuff with nursing homes and how they prepare your Thanksgiving. Anyway, we weren't able to have Thanksgiving with Dad. Well, I mean, we did. Technically, we went to the nursing home and we were there with him all the time on, whatever holidays he was still alive for. And we sat with him, as he munched down his Thanksgiving meal. That brings me to another point, too, is my mother-in-law, who, has passed away many years ago. Same kind of story. She was in a nursing home for quite a few years. And we always had a tradition. All of the family members, her family, so, Mrs. HDR's all extended family, we would always go to the nursing home and be with her on Christmas Day, because we were always at her house on Christmas Day. So that was kind of that tradition. But I probably should have saved that story for when we get closer to Christmas. But anyway, I like telling stories. So, you know, what is your tradition? What kind of traditions do you have for Thanksgiving holiday? Or do you, I'm sure, or do you celebrate Thanksgiving holiday? You know, whoa, why is there a truck sitting in the middle of the road? We don't know. We'll go around him. There we go. All right. What was my thoughts? I was talking about that, and I talked about that, and oh yeah. So, what is your tradition for the Thanksgiving holiday? You know, here our schools shut down for about a week and a half, or about a week, and everybody gets to overload on food, and you know. But to me, the biggest thing, honestly, is family. If you get your family together, then you got it made, right? So, and if you can't get your family together, well, that's understandable. I mean, in today's world, even if you can get them together over, we got so many great visual type programs that we can use to video call people these days, like Skype and FaceTime, and they got these Zoom things now, and oh man, Google Hangouts used to be big, but there's a lot of ways you can get face-to-face. So get face-to-face with your loved ones, no matter where they're at in the world. And just tell them, you know what? HDR reminded me I need to say Happy Thanksgiving. And, you know, care for one another that day. Very important. So, yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think, what you do on Thanksgiving. I'd love to hear about it. Some of our traditions, some of our stories. And I can't tell you, once your kids get older, a lot of times you're pulled in different directions as a parent. Even as a kid, when the kid gets married, you know, they got the husband's families and the wife's families, and everybody wants to see the grandkids on one side and the grandkids on the other side, and as a parent you get pulled because you get invited to one kid's house and then the other kid's house, and so you know what, but we always make it work. We always make it work. So critically important for everybody involved. Alright folks, once again, thanks for watching. I love all the comments. Keep the comments flowing. I love all you guys. You know, it's because of you, the subscribers, that we do this. Go out and ride around and chit-chat on the motorcycle. So, and I'm hoping, being my remote was dead for some strange reason, I charged it, but it's way dead. So the remote's right here, is dead. So I'm just using just a straight camera on the helmet, just starting and stopping it. So I'm hoping that works. Take care, everybody. Ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Happy Thanksgiving to you from myself, Mrs. HDR, and all of our family members, to you, your spouse, and all your family members. I will talk to you next time. Harley Day Rider will be down and out in the beautiful southwestern Pennsylvania. Wow, I can't find that button.